What's up, my people? Hope you are doing well. Today we're going to talk about the pump. We're going to talk about what is a pump and its benefits, what makes it feel so good, and how to get the best pump possible. We will be going through these 3 questions in this video, so please stick around till the end and enjoy.
Bro, let's get straight to it. On my mama, we lit.
So what is a muscle pump? The muscle pump is transient muscle hypertrophy. In simpler terms, is when the muscles being pumped by blood so it can supply the respiring muscle cells with enough oxygen and other nutrients. Although the pump can be categorized as a muscle hypertrophy, it does not contribute to the long-term effects of muscular strength. It's only a momentarily muscle adaptation caused by stress applied to any muscle. To create a pump, more blood will be moving into the muscle compared to blood moving out of the muscle, as oxygen will be needed in the muscle to allow aerobic respiration to take place and effective breakdown of ATP. So that's the pump, but what makes the pump feel so good? It's not yet fully understood why the pump feels so good. However, there's a multitude of mechanisms of actions taking place via certain chemicals released in our body. 3 chemicals, for example, are endorphins, anandamide, and dopamine. Endorphins used to help counteract pain felt in the body, dopamine released when rewarding the body and increasing euphoria, and finally anandamide, an endocannabinoid. Pain can be felt during exercise as you apply constant tension on your muscles, causing micro tears. Endorphins will bind to opioid receptors and inhibit substance P, a neurotransmitter responsible for transmitting pain signals to the somatosensory cortex of the brain. Dopamine release and its mechanisms of action stimulates a pleasurable feeling, causing you mentally want to strive for that pump. And if you think this part of the name of endocannabinoid linked with cannabis, you're not wrong. THC, the psychedelic compound found in weed, affects the endocannabinoid system in the body, which is also stimulated by anandamide. Stimulation of the endocannabinoid system by anandamide causes a feeling of euphoria, which explains why smoking that fake Cali from your plug also has a feeling of euphoria as well. This euphoria caused by anandamide is the reason why pumps also feel so good, giving you one more reason to drop the star dog and go into the gym to catch a natural high. You know what I'm saying? Lastly, I'm going to explain what to do to get the best pump possible in your gym session. You need to make sure that you're sleeping well to essentially perform the best you can at every single gym session you go to. You also need to have a good diet, ensuring that you're covering all your macros, especially fatty acids if you're chasing those pumps, because fatty acids are used for a lot of hormone productions and you need hormones or the correct amount of hormones to chase that pump and also chase those neurotransmitters, which makes the pump feel so good. As well as that, you need to ensure that you're drinking enough water in every single gym session before and after and during. The majority of your muscles are made of water, your blood is majority water, and you as a human being is majority water as well. You need to ensure that you have enough water in your system to also allow chemical reactions to occur within the body. You need to also prioritize working the muscle you want to pump straight after your warm-up, and essentially don't do cardio before your weight training. Let's say, for example, you go on a treadmill as a part of your cardio before your weight training. Now, going on a treadmill, you're obviously working many parts of your body, especially your legs. So your heart rate is increasing so it can supply enough blood to these muscles, which is working very hard. If you was to work your body straight after cardio, not only does your body need to supply blood to the working muscles, which is, let's say, for example, bicep curl, it also needs to supply enough blood to your legs after cardio as well. That means the intended muscle you're trying to work out and create a pump is not reaching its optimal pump level, because your body and your heart is working very hard to supply blood to both the legs and also the muscle you're trying to pump up. To ensure that you're reaching a pump at a much quicker rate and also optimally, you need to ensure that your form is absolutely pristine. You want to ensure that you're creating constant tension on your muscles so it's continuously working. That means in some cases with certain muscles that by squeezing, such as in a bicep curl, by squeezing your bicep, you're ensuring there is tension within the muscle and it's constantly working. This also wraps around good mind-muscle connection. So ensuring that you're concentrating on your muscle, creating that good mind-muscle connection, and also creating a good form and creating tension within that muscle is great if you want to get a pump. You also want to make sure that you have enough energy for the gym. It's quite basic and quite simple to understand. If you have enough energy in the gym, you're going to obviously work at an optimal level. I wouldn't recommend having a big meal before your workout, because when you're working out, your blood is going to be redirected from the stomach to the working muscles, leaving you to feel bloated. But a great way to feel energized before the gym is by having a correct pre-workout. There are many pre-workouts in the market, but you need to make sure that if you are chasing the pump, you need to find the right pre-workout for you. You should ensure that your pre-workout has a good quality L-citrulline amount compared to having citrulline malate as an alternative. Also, having a pre-workout with a good amount of caffeine and also electrolyte mix is great for you to get the pump. There has been some sayings and people saying that caffeine ruins your pump or ruins your performance in the gym, but it's all a myth. It was thrown around that caffeine is a vasoconstrictor, meaning it will minimize blood flow to muscles in the body as the blood vessels shrink in diameter. Although this is partially true and caffeine does cause vasoconstriction to smooth muscle tissue, it only does that initially for a short period of time. After that, it will promote a significant vasodilator effect caused by nitric oxide, making blood vessels to increase in diameter, especially in areas of working muscles, promoting a nasty pump. There also has been some evidence going around that salt actually improves your pump during the gym workout. This is seen as salt actually increases your blood volume, which is seen as a good thing as you're going to pump more high volumes of blood to the working muscles. So having a bit of salt before the gym, such as a salty pre-workout meal, or I've seen some people actually take some salt with their pre-workout. It is possibly a good thing if you're chasing the pump, but ensuring that you're having a good electrolyte mix with your pre-workout is also a great alternative. Also, to technically get the best pump possible, you need to ensure that you're working your muscle constantly with very little rest. Now, obviously, that is for getting the pump. I wouldn't recommend doing this for your first few sets. However, for your last set, I do recommend doing a drop set. Now, if you do not know what a drop set is, the very basic is that you are working with your current weight. So you do as many reps as you can until failure. Then once you reach failure, you drop the weight down and do as many reps as you can till failure with that weight as well. So through doing a drop set, you are applying constant tension with the muscle and reducing rest, causing your muscles to really fatigue and cause that pump to form. All in all, these 8 tips, if you were to do these, will give you an absolutely beastie pump. I want to finish off by saying that this video is about getting the best pump possible instead of getting the best muscles possible. The pump is not an indicator that you are working or increasing your muscle size or hypertrophy for the long run. In fact, there's no scientific evidence that suggests that getting a pump means that you are essentially working your muscles to the point where it is causing microtears, essential for muscle hypertrophy. However, the pump does show that you are working the intended muscle, which is great if you want to ensure that you're isolating the muscle, which is fantastic and is also a great feeling. So it is a great sign when you're in the gym. So I like to clear the air by saying if you're not getting a pump in the gym, it does not mean that you're not working a muscle and that you're not doing a fantastic job. I'll make a separate video in the future where I'll cover how to make your gym sessions as effective as possible to ensure that you are hitting every single point when it comes to muscle hypertrophy. So please make sure to subscribe and hit that bell notification so you won't miss out. If you gained any value from watching this video, please make sure to like. It really helps me out and ensures that people will be watching these videos as well. If you have any ideas for future videos or like me to answer any questions for you guys, or if you want to know a little bit more about me, please make sure to drop a comment. Don't feel afraid, it'll be amazing. Make sure to take these tips from my videos into account and ensure that you get that nasty pump you're looking for. And that's it, guys. Please make sure you stay safe and stay blessed.